Debbie, Debbie, Debbie. Hello.
Terry, how are you this morning?
I am amazing, but not as amazing as you because you, my dear, have quite the story. So
Well,
let's talk about
it's
it.
been wonderful. It's
Uh,
been wonderful.
like, tell me what was going on for you. I don't know. Tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, where you're from, what was going on for you a few months ago. Just give me a little bit of backstory.
Okay, I live on the tip of Texas, and for many years I had a very stressful job. I was an accountant at for a municipality, and it was very stressful. And I sat a lot, had a lot of stress. I gained a lot of weight. Uh, Whenever I was real stressed, I had deadlines. I had those candy bars in my drawer. I would eat candy bars. I would eat things that were just detrimental, and it was just how I dealt with the stress and how I dealt with my job. And then I would be like, it was so mentally tiring. I would get out and I wouldn't feel like working out, because I was tired, I was stressed, I was just not in a good spot. And then as I got older, I retired out. um I was kind of like a little lost because I didn't know what to do. I had a pattern for 20 years, and then I'm kind of like, okay, now I'm kind of on my own, self-employed. So I just had to readjust everything, but I still didn't get on a healthy pattern. I still, ate things that weren't good for me. I tried going to the gym. I tried, dieting, but nothing worked for me. I couldn't lose the weight. I kept gaining weight. I was like on just like a hamster on a wheel. And then I just started getting vertigo, and I just started every morning. I would wake up and I would feel horrible. I just didn't know what to do. And then connected with a friend of mine, Jenny, and she was telling me, "Oh, I got in this program with Terry Dale, and my A1C, I lowered it. I reversed my diabetes." She came in and she had cancer, and she cured herself without the chemo. And I'm like, well, I've never heard of this. This was amazing. You don't hear of this. You don't hear of
Yeah.
this.
Well,
And I
we as women, we get in these ruts too. Like you said, we start to develop these habits like you did when you were working. You just get in these habits of doing things, and sometimes we just don't know what to do. And you end up kind of this vicious cycle of you're gaining, like you said, you were gaining weight, you had vertigo. What were some of the other symptoms you said you had? I mean, you said you were
I
not
just
feeling
didn't
good.
have any
No
energy.
energy.
I just felt horrible,
Yeah.
and I didn't feel good at all. I didn't have energy. I just kept gaining weight, and I didn't know what to do. I
Did
just
you
didn't
try
feel
other have you
good.
tried other program or did you try like like fad diets or anything or just did you just try to do stuff on your own or
I went to a nutritionist
oh.
in a neighboring city in Brownsville, and she gave us a plan and told us what we needed to do. And my friend Jenny had been successful with that plan, and I tried that plan. She weighed us, and we would go in, I think, once a week with her, and she would find out where we were at. But I just wasn't successful with that. And why, I think, looking back, it's because this program tells you so much. It tells you what you need to do. It's your program is so in depth. It explains everything. It explains why you can't lose weight. It explains what these foods are doing to you. So it is just so wonderful, the learning process. Like, this is nothing compares to your program. Nothing.
Well, I mean, it's awesome hearing that from you. And I think to ask this question, do you think for you the reason why you've had so much success in this program is just because you learned the why? Instead of just being told what to do, you also learn the reasons why, which help you to understand that you want to make changes because you understand the why of things, why you have vertigo, why you can't lose weight, why there's certain foods that affect your energy? Why, the why, when you understand the why, I don't know. Do you think that has made an
Right,
impact?
right. And then your program tells you, like, she would tell you the nutrition. She'd say, eat this, eat that, eat this, eat that. But then the things that she was directing us to eat, they did not follow your program. They had the bad oils, they had the gluten, they had sugar content. Like, she would direct us to things that are out there that you buy. What your program does is it gives you recipes and it shows you things out there to buy that are actually healthy for your body. And that's what's made a big change for me, because with a nutritionist, I still didn't feel good. I was losing a little bit of weight, but I didn't feel good. But with your program, I feel great.
Well, let's show what you've been able to do in just a few weeks. 25.5 pounds, 29 inches, and you're down 2 sizes.
I'm probably down more sizes, but what I've been doing since I continue to lose and lose. My friend Jenny, she gave me some of her clothes that don't fit her anymore, so I've been using those. Those are getting way too big now. So I've been using a belt, So I'm gonna wait till I get down to where I need to be, and then I'll probably go buy clothes. So I'm probably down more than 2 sizes. I just don't know what my size is.
Yeah, and that's totally fine. I mean, 25 pounds is I mean, that's incredible. That's Debbie, sorry. You're talking about Jen. That's incredible, Debbie. That's like incredible. Now, when you first started the program, I have everybody write their top 3 goals, and top 3 goals you said were to feel better, to lose 50 pounds, and to change your eating habits. So you're on your way to losing the 50 pounds. How do you feel? Do you feel better, and do you feel like you've changed your eating habits?
Oh, totally different, totally different. And it is just like I don't have the cravings anymore. Like, it was our anniversary on Valentine's Day. I made us little tart cheesecake cups, and they were keto. They were freaking delicious. They had no sugar, they had no gluten, no bad oils, the way the way your program teaches us, and they were delicious. You give us alternatives, and so it's like, no, you can't have cheesecake. Yes, you can, but it needs to be on protocol. It needs to be almond flour. It
Modified,
needs to
yeah.
be. Yes,
Yeah.
and it's like, I love that, because it's like, no, other diets tell you no, 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 no. This diet tells you yes, but in a different way.
Yeah, and as you know, in the academy, I never say the word diet, because I think that's what they are. Diets are short-term solutions. What I teach is protocol. Like, we want to create new habits that you can sustain for a lifetime. So a protocol allows variety and variation. And of course, there's some do's and don'ts, because again, when you understand the why, like why this certain food is going to cause inflammation in the body, that's a teaching moment, that's a learning moment. And when you understand the why, it helps you to create a different desire for that food, or like you said, make modifications to make it healthier so that you don't feel deprived, right?
Yes, and it just like this doing this program, it was like,
Mm,
it was easy. It was easy.
it was
Because
easy.
once, yes, it was easy. Losing these 25 pounds, it was like easy. Now, when we did the fasting, of course, that was like amazing. The mental clarity. After 3 days, the mental clarity was off the charts. And I never thought in my life I would ever be able to do that. But you know what? It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be.
Mm. Yeah, and one thing you wrote on your intake form here, I just want to ask you is like, I asked the question, so why did you decide to, join the group and join the program? And your answer was, well, I didn't really expect to accomplish anything. And
I
I
didn't.
read that and I'm like, wow, like, I wonder how many other women feel that same way. They just join thinking, oh, it's not going to work for me. Why did you think it wasn't going to work for you? Why do you think?
Because Terry, I'm an older person and nothing's worked for me. I've tried and tried and tried, and I just basically gave up. I basically gave up because it's like I just kind of, came to the conclusion, well, I guess this is going to be my life till I die, because nothing has changed, nothing is worked, and this is it. I felt very hopeless.
Mm, that makes me so sad. That part
Not
of it makes me
anymore,
sad.
Terry, not anymore.
Not anymore though, girl. You must be, I mean,
Uh,
honestly, you must be feel so proud of yourself for not only being able to do the program, but just the results that you've gotten. And you've totally debunked your own myth about you really didn't expect to accomplish anything. You accomplished a lot in just a few short weeks. You must be so proud.
well, I just, I'm amazed. I'm amazed. It's just given me just new hope. It's given me, I have so much energy. I'm like the ever ready bunny. I'm running here, I'm running there. I feel so good. I wake up in the morning and I'm charged, ready to go. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. And then I've just been learning so many new recipes and learning how to do so many new things. It's like a brand new life, a brand new beginning.
Oh my gosh,
Thank
your
you.
energy is just infectious. It makes me want to be like you're so awesome,
Oh,
girl.
isn't that awesome? It's awesome.
Have people around you noticed a change too?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. In fact, one of my friends, Patty Simpson, she wants to go ahead and do the I sent her the link, to do the
Amp, the
yes,
camp.
yes. So yeah, so she sees me and she's like, oh, I go, oh yeah, Patty, I've lost a little over 25 pounds. She goes, Debbie, she goes, it looks like more. I go, well, you know what, Patty, this is a wonderful program. And she's overweight and nothing's working for her either. So she looks at me and I told her, Patty, this is the only thing that's ever worked for me. And
Mm.
she's just so excited. She's so excited to do the camp, and she's so excited. Like I see that I went to the feed store yesterday, and the young lady that was selling feed, she's got to be about 350 to 400 pounds. And oh my God, she's young. She's young, Terry. So I really want to talk to you about making cards. Like, what information can I put on there? And giving cards out to people like that and telling them my story and how they can get a hold of you, because I feel sad because I know that young lady, she's going to get sicker and sicker and sicker. And if we don't have love for people out there, then, come on.
Well, you have a good heart. And this is honestly, Debbie, this is why I do these interviews. So women like yourself, can share your testimony and other women can relate. There's so many women that will relate to you and you're paying it forward by sharing your story and trying to reach out and help others. People don't know what they don't know. It's like people the one of the things with doing a program, any program, is you really have to develop a sense of trust with somebody. And there's so many scams out there, and like there's so many things that women have tried and they think nothing's going to work. And so how is this program different, would you tell them?
I would tell them it teaches you how to eat. It doesn't tell you no. It doesn't deprive you. It doesn't change your life for the worse. It changes your life for the better. It guides you exactly you're never left alone. You have sisters here that are going through the same battles and they have their stories also. And it encourages you and you encourage them and you share recipes and you share life and you share your goal, your journey, and it just makes it so doable, so easy.
Yeah, and I,
And
I I mean, I love when I hear you women say it was easy, because most people, when you came into it, you weren't thinking it was going to be easy, because you even said that I didn't expect to accomplish anything. But again, it's when you really understand the why, it's like a flip switch is in our brain. Because when you understand why certain things they're doing in your body, you just don't want to put that stuff in your body anymore. when you really
Yes.
understand the why, it changes that desire. And that's the whole key. That is why you have done such an amazing job, because we've created a different desire. Your desire now is for healthy foods. You even shared with me right before the interview, you said when you eat something bad by accident or whatever, you get a stomach ache now. Your body's like rejecting all that bad food. That's what our bodies
Yes.
do when they're healthy. They start to not, they start to give you a symptom when you put something bad in.
We went to, as an example, we went to a movie. It was called Jesus Revolution, an amazing movie. If it comes in your area, oh my God, you got to see it. It's wonderful. So we went to the movie, and the popcorn is so tempting there. So I had some popcorn, and I was sick, Terry. I'm not, the rest of the week I was sick, and I'm like, no, I'm never, I'm gonna have to find a way to sneak in a snack, because I'm never eating popcorn there again. It was
That's what we do, girl. We sneak in our version of popcorn. You know what that is, right? But we sneak in that stuff all the time. It's totally what you could have done, but lesson learned, right? I mean, but this is my
yes,
point.
lesson
It's like
learned.
when your body becomes so healthy, and your inflammation is low, and you put this stuff back in, it rejects it. It gives you it rejects it. That's actually what we want our bodies to do. We want our bodies to let us know when it's not, when it's something is wrong or something is being put in is bad. And so that's a perfect example of what happens when you put that stuff in your body, and you start to desire and crave the healthy versions of the food. You even said it. That's what makes it easy, because you don't feel deprived, because you're eating variations of unhealthy food. We create variations of healthy versions of it. And then that's what makes it easy. You just got to be willing to do the work, right?
Yeah, and I used to not like salads too much, right? I wasn't much of a salad person, but the program teaches you, you need your salads, that's good for you. So now it's like, I changed. I eat salads like all the time, every day, practically every meal I have salads. And it's so wonderful because, you can use the snow peas and the carrots, and you can put some avocados on there, and you can put all this yummy stuff, I'm growing, I went and bought some real nice compost yesterday. So I'm going to put in tomatoes. So I have fresh tomatoes on my salad, and grow some lettuce, and they're delicious. You just have to like change your mindset that, hey, salads aren't yucky. They're not rabbit food. They're good for you. They nourish you. And you can like change them up and make them delicious and exciting. They're not boring.
Well, let's share this graphic again, because this is amazing. And even you said down here, your favorite part of the academy was the learning. And when you understand the
Yes.
why, the light bulb goes on, and that helps you with being able to learn the protocol, stay in the protocol, and change that desire. And you keep doing what you're doing, you're going to get to that 50 pounds in no time, girl.
I'm halfway there.
You're amazing.
Halfway there.
Amazing.
Well, you know what, Terry? Thank you for doing this. Thank you for caring. And I'm just thankful to you, and thankful for your heart, that you love all of us, and that you want us all to be successful. Thanks for being in our corner. And I know this is, not always fun and easy, but thanks for doing it. I know it's a lot of work. Thank you though.
Well, you nailed it on the head. I am so committed to helping women, and you're my perfect client, because you were able to come into the program, just do the work, and every time somebody comes in and just does it, they get results. And that is amazing, and I'm so proud of you, girl. And the reason I'm so proud and happy is because now you have a different life, that you'll never go back to that woman you were before, with the pain and the suffering. And I get it. I've been there. It sucks to have that kind of wake up every day and not feel good, and not be in control of your health. It sucks. So I'm so happy for you.
Thank you, Terry.
Thank you for sharing, honey.